people died in every single camp. Yeah. 1 million of them, and then it say 1 million people and Jews. So how many of those millions were Jews that actually died in the camps, man?
Said about 400 was actually Jake.
They lying, man.
This right here is world record.
This, and get the get out sign too. That one too.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting on. Yeah.
Notice he didn't want to look at that.
Look at the sign. 98% of these people were decimated, man.
Yeah.
When we put sympathize for your people and your people run this world.
Right.
Who are you, man?
Exactly. Anybody can say anything they will about everything these people and our people went through. Go to certain parts of Europe and deny the Holocaust. And get your ass arrested. Right. Why would that be?
And tell us to get over.
We got people sitting in jail right now. Yeah. Just for saying, not even denying the Holocaust, questioning the Holocaust. Asking questions about it. That's true. Go to your ass to Germany and ask questions about the damn Holocaust. Ass gonna be in prison. But this man ain't Satan.
To remind you of that, they take pictures, just the photo ops for those like World War II and World War I, but there are no videos of those Jews being persecuted.
No same pictures.
All the film for World War II and World War I, you have no film of Jews in concentration camps being tortured. You have no film. There's no film, but yet there was a Holocaust.
Yeah. Hitler never gave no order to exterminate no Jews.
Right.
Ever. Actually, he made a deal with them to hold them over in camps and let them work and do what they had to do till the war was over. So they could go out and go get the land of Israel. And then Judea declare war upon Israel. And you can go actually find the newspaper still.
You can Google that, and if you go to Google Images, the newspaper will pop up.
You can find pictures of them in all cities of America, especially New York, of these so-called Jews marching and protesting, saying embargo Germany. So they're the first ones that actually declare war against Germany, man. Then 2 of them get burnt up.
And they keep looping the shit. Burn up 3 or 4 motherfuckers and keep looping it.
Yeah, looping it from different angles and shit. Look, the hell with Jerry Seinfeld, the hell with Ben Stiller and his goddamn Jew punk ass. Fuck all you goddamn so-called.
Right.
You're a bunch of damn rats, alright? Somebody get
that proved it. He looked like a rat. He looked like a rat.
Yeah.
And when the script was about to come out, he scared his ass off.
Yeah, he scared him out of there.
He had a jelly lock on the side of his face.
Hey, somebody get hit.
I got 13
with a woolly lock.
Revelations 2 and 9. I know thy works and tribulations and poverty, but thou art rich.
He's talking to these people, the real Jews, the real Israelites. Alright? He knows how we're broken down and beat down in society. Go ahead.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
Oh, is that rat just right now? Go ahead.
But are of the synagogue of Satan.
These are the chief house of Satan, alright? They ain't the real Jews. They're Khazars, they're converts.
You saw him when he had that illuministic sign.
Yeah, they ain't standing.
Yeah, standing there.
Yeah, he was holding
and doing the posts, you know.
Yeah,
You know.
Holding that shit.
You ain't no real Jew. You think of the word, especially Judah, hell no. I think of Judah, I think one of these brothers here.
You got no line of Judah.
What a yarmulke.
We could
just sit right here looking like a fucking
where in the scriptures do it tell you to put a damn round piece of cloth on the back of your head? That ain't in the Bible. Having locks ain't on the side of your head. That's not in the Bible.
Yeah.
Wearing all black, that ain't in the scriptures.
They tell you what that garment's supposed to look like, though.
Yep. Yeah, when they say, this is how they do it. When they read Jeremiah 14:2, it says they're black unto the ground. That's why they was dressing all black. In the scriptures, it talks about the what is it, the bushy locks of David or something like that. That's why they got the stupid looking curly shit.
Why they do that? Don't cut the side of your head. So they just roll that shit on the side of your head and never cut it. They ain't talking about that.
Stupid. Like, goddamn, grab that shit, sling you up somewhere if I could.
Just grab that shit and just rip it off.
Yeah, pull that shit off real hard.
Fuck that piece of shit, that whack ass spirit he had.
Yeah, I'm not well, this conversation is over. What are you supposed to debate? The debate that calls with that neighbor himself.
He understood there was a time to do it though. He knew
Yeah, he knew.
He knew that scripture was the time to lose.
Because they be knowing the first 5 books, the books of the law. They be knowing the books.
And they know they don't Not at all.
Go ahead, read. Because this is what this is specifically all white people, all nations, but specifically the so-called Jew rats. This is what they're gonna do. Revelation 3:9.
Revelations 3 and 9.
Somebody get numbers. What is it? 24 and 20. Go ahead.
Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie.
They're a bunch of damn liars. They're the chief liars on the planet Earth. Go ahead.
Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet.
So that asshole right there, and all his other friends over there in the land of Israel and New York, wherever they're scattered, they're gonna come to Turkish Edomites. They're gonna come worship before our feet. Go ahead.
And to know that I have loved thee.
Yeah, they're gonna know that the Lord has loved us. All right, not all you, not everybody, just the Israelites. All right, not you Israelis. All right, you Jewish. I wish I was a Jew. All right, they're gonna come worship at our feet. We're gonna lick up the dust from our feet. That's why it was so beautiful when I saw the brothers in Mississippi. They had some cracker just randomly roll up, get out the car, and bow down right in front of them. Didn't kiss the head. I don't think he did that, but then they told him to get the hell out of here, and he left. Yeah. I was watching that, man. That's what y'all gonna do. But especially you damn rats, because y'all at the top of the list. Alright? You run shit, you run everything, you lie about everything, but then when you get confronted, oh, I'm so innocent. Alright? Our people suffered so long. Alright? This man, that's why, you know what? If you can claim somebody's life, I like to claim the life of Jerry Seinfeld and just beat his ass for a whole 1,000 years. Fucking Jewish rat. Oh, yeah, him too. Fuck Adam Sandler, Ben Stiller. He's kind of funny, but I just like make him majestic. They beat his ass. Alright? But just beat the brakes off all you so-called Jews, alright? Goddamn rats. Go ahead. Somebody go and last scripture. Yeah, numbers. See that something? Yeah, read that.
Hebrews chapter 4, verse 12. For the word of Yahweh is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword.
Sharper than any two-edged sword. That's why he was getting cut. He didn't want that scripture to come out because he was about to get cut. Like his brother said, he knew what the scripture says. He didn't want to hear it. Alright? That's why he ain't here no more. Go ahead.
He was trying to go into that. He was trying to go into the fact that he teaches the seminar of Judaism. That's why he said, you can come to me, we can talk right to the full house. Because he's probably an instructor somewhere.
Oh, I wish we could go. I wish we could. Maybe one day, you never know. Go up there, make the embarrassed mother. Yeah, try to toss us up the goddamn window. Go ahead. They'll try to jump out the window. Go ahead.
Piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit.
Yeah, man, it was getting to him. Everything that was being said was getting to him. And then once that worm would have started getting at it, he would have shriveled up and died right here in front of us. Alright? Because the worm would have been cut. Go ahead.
And of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart.
Right, because when the word would have got out, we would have knew who he was about. I mean, we already know what that asshole's about just by looking at him. But once the word would have came out, we would have plainly, even more plainly, saw how much of a slick, whole-ass nigga he was. Yeah, nigga. That's the real black person.
Yeah.
All right? Dark in the mind, dark in the heart, dark in the soul. The spirit that's lifted up in him is not right. So that's the real nigga. So that's the new shit. Now, you see a cracker, that's a nigga. Alright? That's it. There's a nigga. I'm not no nigga. That's a nigga. Alright? Go ahead, read. That's my last scripture from Numbers.
Numbers 24 and 20.
This Amalek is the so-called Jews today. Go ahead.
And when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but...
And this is a so-called, not a so-called, this is a Moabite speaking. This is another heathen speaking. Balaam. Go ahead.
Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever.
Shall perish forever. Meaning, first of nations, meaning he was the first to give us hell when we're coming up out of Egypt. He's the first, meaning he's on top of the whole earth. On top of the whole earth. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And the last scripture, somebody gets Sirach chapter 36, it says, smite asunder the heads of the nations. Chicago. Get that. Because he's the head of all the nations, even with his whole nation of Edom. He's the head of that. He's the one that runs everything. He's the one that governs the whole world. Alright? So guess what? He's going to perish forever. Alright? Him and the rest of his Edomite nation.
And he looked on the Kenites and took.
Oh wait, read the same one again.
Numbers 24 and 20. And when he looked at Amalek, he took up a prayer and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever.
His latter end shall be that he perish forever. Alright? First they're gonna go into slavery and get beaten and enslaved for 1,000 years and build up our kingdom. And then they're gonna perish forever. Him and the rest and all of Edom, they're gonna perish forever. Alright? They're gonna be gathered up, thrown in pits, or in a giant pit, and burnt alive. It's gonna be a giant bonfire that day. Alright? A giant cracker barbecue. A hella good day. And the animals gonna be celebrating and shit. Everybody gonna be happy as hell. Happy. I mean, you can't even, we were talking about this earlier. I think it was you that brought it up. The animal commercials. Where the animals get abused and beaten and shit. I mean, a dog can't even have a good day. A bear's mad. We got the moss man. We got everything mad at you. So it's gonna be a hell of a good day to finally see you get enslaved and then just removed.
Hey, did y'all see that on the news where you got these white people, they supposedly in the Bible, they adopt kids, but then the black kids, they beat them and one of them got beat to death.
Yeah. Well, it was on yesterday.
What kind of shit is that, man? White people, they adopt kids like it's like a ministry. So they got a picture, it's all a bunch of white kids behind them and stuff.
One they adopted.
And it was a couple, it was like 2 black ones.
Yeah. And they adopted them just to beat them.
Well, because they say,
beat one of them to death.
They believe in spare the rod and spoil the child. So they so-called believe in the Bible. So this little, I think she was a Hamite or whatever, black, she did something and they beat her to death.
They said she wasn't pronouncing the scriptures correct.
Damn.
She wasn't pronouncing the words correct. They beat her and her sister. Damn. Her sister died though. How come they wasn't beating them cracker kids like that?
Right.
That just show you they can't even whoop a child right. First of all, crackers don't even whoop their kids, and when they do, they kill them. Like you had the other shit on the news. They made the little Boy Scout. They deprived him of water for a week and made him eat peanut butter in a room with no air conditioning, and he died. What you say? Put him in microwaves.
What that bitch cut the baby hand off? Crime to murder?
That's one of my favorite shows before we read this is Law and Order SVU.
Yeah, I see it.
That's like one of my favorite shows to watch. This episode, we got basically it's in New York where it's based. I guess there's these little young teenage crackers, whatever. They're basically being prostituted or some shit. They're drugging them out and being prostituted. So the source of it traced back to like some farm somewhere in, I don't know, in the Midwest or some farm in New York or something. They had these little old crackers had these kids. They act up. They put them in cages. It'd be real cold. They feed them with slop. They beat on them. All right, all kind of shit. Of course, they're little cracker kids, but how the fuck you do all that? You kid act up. You whoop him. Tell him what he did wrong, and move on. Go ahead.
Ephesians 6:4.
Cracker, no, we got spare the rod and spoil the child. We got to beat him, run over with a car.
Right, when they do act like they follow the scriptures, they take the shit totally out of hand.
Out of hand.
Ephesians 6:4. And you fathers, provoke not your children to wrath.
Right.
But bring them up in nurture and admonish of the Lord.
And the admonition of the Lord.
It's just like admonition of the Lord.
But like I said, Edomites, Esau, so-called, they take it way overboard. Alright? Instead of just scolding your child or, not cursing them out, but scold, tell them what they did wrong, beat, slap them or something on the behind or their leg, thump them. You gotta take a rod and beat them to death? Really? You gonna put your kid in a microwave, in a stove?
And I think they got like 11 years, man.
Yeah, they ain't getting no
Now imagine if a Negro